I want to get to the news, not that this isn't charming, but Otto Porter Jr. is going to miss the rest of this series with Toronto, which could just be tonight if they lose. The Washington Post report, Candace Buckner just put that up on Twitter. This is serious. He's going to have a procedure on his lower left leg today for a buildup of blood in the area around a bruise. I'm not sure exactly when the injury happened, but staying with the Wizards, John Wall today also said he ran out of gas at the end of Game 5. He took one shot over the final 3 minutes and Washington's lost. And remember the end of the Celtics series last year, Game 7, and really the Wizards, the way they were playing, probably should have won that game in that series. And John Wall got tired at the end. Now no Otto Porter. Who do you think is under the most pressure here in Game 6?
I think Bradley Beal has to step up.
Yes.
There's no question about it. Look, I mean, John Wall numbers are off the charts.
So he's doing it already.
I mean, of course, John Wall be having the ball too.
Yeah, but
having the ball way more.
Okay, well, Bradley Beal, yes. But how about a person like Kelly Oubre, right? Like Kelly Oubre now is going to get more.
I think Kelly Oubre, I think he does what he's supposed to do.
But
I'm
he's
saying
now
you
going
got to get a little. You're going to get a little bit more.
He's going to get that opportunity to grow because if Bradley Beal gives those numbers and John Wall gives those numbers,
but
you're still going to need somebody to pick up the slack.
Right. You just don't need. But you don't need Kelly out here trying to do too much. The way Kelly plays, how they play, it's beautiful. Like
he has to stay
perfect for them.
Who he is. I can't expect Kelly Oubre to do.
But you're gonna have to. But Bradley Beal needs you to come up to him for the game. How you do?
And I only say Kelly Oubre from the standpoint of like he's a young player.
Yes.
You want to see him continue to make growth. I understand that that's your role, but it was like Jaylen Brown, Tatum, these guys have Terry Rozier. These guys have elevated themselves when the opportunity was given. Here is an opportunity on the largest stage for him to be
from the start of the series. They had that opportunity. We're talking about a closeout game.
But you guys got to talk too about the impact of Porter being out because I understand his name wasn't on that list, but the screens, the picks. I mean, that's what I would say when John Wall and I mean. I don't know. How big, when there has been some infighting on that team, it has struck me, well, y'all do need each other on the court, right?
Sure,
and Otto, obviously, the three-pointers, I mean.
Otto's kind of like Klay Thompson. He's kind of like, well, I'm saying he's like Klay Thompson, where you had KD and you have Steph that are running around doing most of the stuff. Well, Otto, like you said, is extremely efficient. Doesn't need the ball in his hands. He sets screens. He plays defense. He moves without the ball.
Right.
He makes it tougher for you to key in on John Wall. He makes it tougher for you to key in on Bradley Beal.
He can throw those dagger shots.
He's got 15, he was 6 for 9. Like he's extremely efficient. So. It's going to impact everyone, and so it's just a matter of like guys not trying to do too much, like Max said, but you still need guys to step up.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Right?
So
if I look at where I can
think the Wizards can win tonight?
No.
I don't think that. I think
they can.
Because they've had so much like to deal with this. Like I'm big on the feel of games. Like I know a lot of people sit there and do the stats. Stats just don't really matter to me when a basketball game is on the line during the playoffs. Like, I've seen too many people get punked out the playoffs where it's just like, you know what? Go home.
Go home. I appreciate it. Hey, you know what? You guys have had a heck of a season.
Great year.
You guys have had
a great year. Love the way you guys play. Now, give me a hug on that.
Basically, just did that the other day walking off the court.
That one makes me nervous.
They give you that hug, and they, the camera's right here.
We'll see y'all next year.
Take your ass home, bro.
Hit me up this summer, man.
Again,
oh, I did it again. I apologize.
Although that's a little more allowed, so we're going to let you pass on that.
I apologize.
We're on ESPN today. It's fine. Can you do your thing on analytics that you did during the break?
What did I say?
When we were talking about, you said I'm not a stats guy or whatever.
I don't really believe in stats, where it's like, hey, Richard, why do you shoot so much better from the left wing than you do the right wing? It's like, well, my point guard is right-handed. So when he drives hard right, defense closes in, and I get wide open shots on the left wing. He can't dribble with his left, so when he dribbles with his left, he bails out and throws it to me quick, so I get less shots. Analytics doesn't show that stuff. So like to Shum's point, like you can have numbers and stats, but sometimes like analytics will never talk about chemistry.
It doesn't tell
at all.
Okay. I'm standing up for the analytics crowd. There are analytics that do account for that stuff. I'm just saying, I think that, look, the balance is always the balance, right? Some of that stuff is useful. It's not everything. You three are going on field for Raptors Wizards tonight, and you may be right.